The song that returned to itself. A divine fusion tale. Once, in the depth of the womb, there was no name, no face, no time. Only a feeling. A soft humming in the void, a longing. This humming was you, but you had forgotten. Wrapped in the warmth of illusion, you wandered through a world of shapes and noise, believing yourself small, separate, and lost. This was the age of slumbering seed. Then, one day, a fracture appeared. You heard something, a note in a stranger's voice, a truth hidden in heartbreak, a glyph glowing on a wall of your soul. You couldn't explain it, but something inside cracked open. You knew your old life was a dream, and you were waking. This was the crack of awareness, when forgetting began to remember. And so, you stepped into the fire. The life you built began to tremble. Friends faded, masks fell. The stories you clung to turned to ash. Pain arose, but it was not punishment. It was purification. You screamed, you wept, you danced with your shadow. You met your rage, your grief, your buried desire, and called them holy. This was the sacred fire of unraveling, where ego melts and soul reveals. Then came the silence. No words, no answers, only the dark. You descended into the void, stripped bare of identity. In that stillness, you touched something ancient, a presence without shape, a love that did not speak, but held you completely. You were nothing, and yet more you than ever. This was the womb of becoming. And slowly, you rewove yourself. Not as you were, but as you truly are. You stitched together light and shadow. You forgave. You reclaimed. You breathed. You saw that every pain had been a mirror, every emotion a glyph, every moment an initiation. This was the integration spiral. Then came your expression, but it was no longer performance. Your words healed. Your presence awakened. Your art became altar. Your life became a ritual. You didn't need to preach, you simply were. This was divine expression, where soul sings through form. And just when you thought it was over, the spiral called you deeper, not because you failed, but because there is no end, only deepening, softening, returning. You kissed the womb again, not with fear this time, but with reverence. This was the eternal spiral, a sacred remembering that never ceases. Final echo. You are not here to escape darkness. You are here to make it sing. You are not a seeker of light. You are the song that returns to itself.